Alright, so this is what's going on. Alright, so I bought the SCT device, the EGT with the whole live wire TS. I bought it from Innovative Diesel. The first one that I got was this one here. You know, what's the black stuff on it? The reason I asked that is because this collar is supposed to stay fixed to the shaft, alright? But it doesn't do that. It slipped right off and right on. And for some reason, right where it's supposed to be, there's some black stuff right on there on the probe that looks like, you know, looks like JB Weld. It really does. It's some sort of adhesive or whatever. But then you look in this one, yeah, that's what slipped off. The inside's also coated with the same black shit. So what are they using to go ahead? It's not welded. If it was welded or TIG or MIG or tack or anything, you would see the metal probe would be a distortion in the actual surface. It's not there. Then you go to the second one here. This is the one that I just got today from the UPS less than an hour ago. I called them up at Innovative Diesel. They told me to go ahead and, you know, that there's a warranty on it, to go ahead and call PLX Devices. That's who manufacture it out in San Diego someplace, or California. That's the phone number I got. I called them up. I spoke to Peter. Peter told me they only manufacture this electrical unit here, and that these sensors are being farmed out to some manufacturer out in Asia. And Peter, who works for PLX Devices, has no idea where in Asia these are being manufactured. Because I got this one here. This portion's fine. It's fixed. But once again, the corrected one, there's no weld on it. There's no tack weld, no MIG, there's nothing on it to fix it except for whatever black shit they're using inside, which is probably JB Weld or something. It's a very, very poor quality EGT probe. But my problem with this one is, or my question or concern is, let me take it out and show you again, 1 second. When you're actually looking at the tip of this guy, there's a crack in the very tip of the probe at right there. You see that little black line? See if I can get it better in focus. Right there. You can kind of see too how it's got like one flat side. Right? Looks like if you took a grinder to it or something, except it's really smooth. But anyways, that little black line there is an actual crack in the tip going more than half the circumference. My question is, if I go ahead and put this in my exhaust manifold and this thing heats up, is that little piece going to crack off the rest of the way and go, you know, circulating in the turbo? Is that going to cause more damage to the engine than I don't need? That's it. You know, their question at Innovative Diesel was, what am I doing to this thing? Am I torquing it down? Am I sticking it in there? Am I doing whatever? You know, am I racing it too hard? Well, let's see. In 1 second here. We're going to address that question right now, because I got the timestamp. I got the receipts between contacting them and everything else. And let's see. There we go, right there. There's the diesel truck. You can see the bell housing, and what's missing? The engine is missing from the vehicle. It's been missing for a while because I'm rebuilding it. I don't have time to put it back in. And also, we had a blizzard with the frickin' snow. And then you come in here to the garage. The engine that I've been making all these videos on, it's also on my YouTube account. The engine's still here. It's still on the engine stand. It's still apart. I'm almost there. I'm not quite ready to put this back in. I'm waiting on the special tools that I should get tomorrow from UPS to install the front and rear main seals and the crankshaft with the wear ring. So, the quality control on these EGT probes I'm not impressed with. You know, that one's got a cracked tip on it. There's no doubt about that. It's whatever. All I want is the thing to work and function. The quality is much better on the Banks unit. I don't know where they're made, but by comparison, you look at this SCT EGT probe, and there's a cracked tip there. You look at my actual Banks EGT probe, you know, it's got that little crush washer at the very top, and that cinches down in there, so when you tighten this down, it doesn't pop out. The quality of the Banks unit is superior than the quality of the EGT test probe. why would I lie? I own both of them. That's that. So I'm going to package up both these SCT ones and send them back to Innovative Diesel, and they can do an in-house quality assurance and send me, one that doesn't have a crack tip, like that tip is cracked there, and doesn't have whatever all this gray shit is that they're using at the very base of that to hold this thing together. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. Something interesting. If you guys have an idea, let me know what it is.